Okay, clock back in for a couple of things. One of them is a cautionary note. So let's do cautionary note first. The highest level of weapon I'm able to make at this time, except for the gold weapons, the highest level weapon I'm able to make at this time, or armor, is from dire wolves, okay? Now, I was going to have him make some because that's what I've been having him make. I mentioned I was going to try to encourage the dwarf to pick that up, and by the way, we picked up another hero. Heroes are based on square roots, and why I didn't see that at first because it's like, no, Leslie, I got another hero at, but it's 6 at 36, 7 at 49. You know, you can see the gig, and if you can't, look Google square roots and throw your calculator in the trash. Made an old man with the flu laugh. Okay, diorite. We have 23 diorite, so let's make some weapons out of it. I'm not finding any on 6. There might be some on 8. I haven't searched fully. But this is level 10 where the bad things live, and you will notice that this has not even been opened up. This is where the monsters be. Where they be monsters, as they used to put on the old maps. And the gold's down here, and it looks relatively safe to get it. The mine shafts that we've put on our coal, but anyway, they don't work on gold or silver. So this has to be mined. Now, we know that level 12, or the next dungeon level, isn't until minus 12, so we could safely dig this out. And I think we could safely, quote unquote, dig this out because it is at a, we're not at a place where there's open stuff to the monsters. If one of the heroes killed a monster, a dire wolf, and it dropped diorite and then just ran for it with 20 monsters behind him, your townies would go after that diorite, I guarantee you. And some of this diorite's perfectly safe and some of it's not, but big as snot, they'll come down here after the unsafe. So anyway, that was a cautionary note. The other thing was, it did occur to me we got another hero, and I didn't look to see what he was. And I don't think I made the damn... Alright, we've got... Whoa, level 29 mage. So he may actually survive down here. And he's somewhere where he got hurt, or has been hurt. What I wanted to do was level this off and put a tavern, because I had one up here, and you've probably seen this in all my videos, but anyway, I had a tavern to get Highlanders. They have to be at Highland. I think it's above level 5, but you should look it up before you build it. The rogue and old Sipsy Dipsies took it. So what we need to do also here is go ahead and build our Highlander tavern. Now the next one will be at 64, won't he? 7? Yeah, 8 times 8 is 64. So this isn't a big danger, but let me say this about that. Once you get to level... Early on when you get some 3 and 4 level heroes, they can die pretty easy. And once you get to like level 10, I'd like to put this across here if I can. I'm never sure how big these damn things have to be. Okay. But anyway, they can die. And if you got a new hero, it'd be nice to get a Highlander. Now I might put some blocks under here and see if I can... I also have always kind of wondered if you could just put a room somewhere, a tavern room. It seems like a really chicken shit way to go, but you kind of have to wonder. But I think I'll see if my guys will put some blocks here and we'll put another room there because it has to be 3 by 3. Oops, it'd help if you click, you fool. I don't know if you can do another one here or not. Could I have laid that differently? Let's look at that again. Oh, we can't make it this way. Well, let's do that, and we'll have a couple of legitimate rooms, and maybe we'll have them put some blocks here and we can expand it or not. It's, Actually, we could have it kind of overhanging on a ledge just up here in the air. There's no, well, scaffolding would be a well, I think they can lay it from on top. And I don't think they can fall and die, so. But anyway, now we gotta hope for some of our heroes to die, which is a pretty bad thing to be hoping for. And I just feel dirty to hope for that. Oh, who knew that this incredibly frustrating game would cheer me up? Alright, that's, he'll buy this wooden armor crap, and I sold him a bunch of this stuff. It sells for over 100 a piece, so it sells for more than food does. So anyway, those were the only two notes I dropped in for. I'm still doing little. What I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out where the various elements that they need to build with are. I may get rid of a bunch of these damn heads because every time you go to equip and go to weapon, it's like a sea of heads. And I know the game's in development, but you know, I don't think it'd take much to delete this, to put a separate file for this, or maybe to split this out, because theoretically this is a ranged weapon because it has line of sight, and I've seen a couple of people throw them. Anyway, I'll be doing some piddly stuff, and then we'll be back to probably watching some people beat up monsters in dungeons. So anyway, I've got them digging out this just one strip of the gold. I've got them making little shortcuts into this different parts of this maze so that they can, now probably right here because they can walk through corner pieces, but my eye tells me this is open, and this my eye might not tell me that is. So I've given them those armors or orders. I've got them doing one piece of each of the hobgoblinite because I don't have a, and on the goblinite I foolishly, because I didn't realize this, we only have 7. I never had much goblinite in the game, Series 2, and I always wondered. And you get down to goblinite boots, and I never noticed. I used to click down all the way on the pars, but it's the only ite that seems to make boots of haste. And it seems to me if your guys andale arriba, yeah, because that didn't get canceled for being racist. Okay, but anyway, it's the only thing I know that makes boots of haste, and their defense and attack isn't, I mean, it's not bad, but I've been putting it on the townies because, you know, maybe that'll help them get around and get stuff done and not die of starvation, because at a point it seems to me that's the biggest issue in the game. But anyway, I didn't give them very many orders because I want to kind of keep an eye on whether they're going to start the whole starvation gig or not. So we're going to turn them all loose and see what they do. I am going to go ahead and work on some of the stuff like this scaffolding and stuff. Let's say they're all off to do their little missions. So there's a few more odds and ends I'm going to do, and then we'll go, see there they all go down to the vasty deeps down here. They're probably headed down to, was I on 10? Down to here. I think I have mining on a priority. We still haven't decided what to do with gold. Alright, who's fighting what? Oh, God, I thought that was a villager. A townie. He's resting, the dwarf's running back downstairs. Sipsy's eating an omelet. See, level 10 gets pretty nasty. And they're not very good about backing each other up. Now the rogue has a confusion spell, and see, he picked up a diorite weapon. Speaking of which, I wonder if they let's see if I can find my ass with both hands. Okay, 1 level up to the tavern. Okay, let's destroy this stockpile. And and I don't know if, I don't know. You can't control who'll get it. A townie might walk by and grab it, or a different hero or whatever. So, life goes on. Oh, that's where we wanted to be. Rogues are supposed to be more important to the game in the future. They're going to do traps and lock doors, or anyway, that's what I saw in the planning in forum posts. See, he's on fire and poison, so, or she is rather. So she's having kind of a hard day. I don't know if she's actually damaged to any degree or not. A little bit, more than a little bit. I guess the flame went out. But anyway, they plan to have the rogues be a more important part of the game. Now, I don't know any way to make sure you get a rogue, so hopefully they'll key it in so that, you get a rogue at it. What the hell is he? Ah, Nexie, the Snicker Edge. I think he might, they don't have boss creatures, but they have like a spider queen and various things that are called bosses. Anyway, I'm going to pause for a bit and check on some things.